Hey, how's it going? And I just wanted to do a quick follow-up to the tutorial I just did on the race concurrency and how you could use the score manager to then create a guess the winner game using the score manager. So how this would look is this. If we go into Fortnite and I'll go start game. And this is fun because it allows the user, the player, a chance to guess who's going to win. So you go start game, and then this pop-up dialog box is going to go guess the winner. Who's going to win? I'll say the green team. And then we'll see. If the green wins, then I should get a message. See, red won, so I don't get any message. So let's do it again. You'd think you'd win pretty often because it's 50-50, but so I'm going to guess the red team's going to win, and we'll see. No, it's the green team. The green team won. So let's do it again. The game starts and stops every time I'm gonna do that differently. I'm gonna guess the red team. And when I get it right, I should get a message saying that I guessed right. Yeah, I guessed correctly and I won. So if I guessed the green team and they won, I would have got a message saying that. So let me show you how this would work. I was trying to code this in verse and then I figured it would be easier just to do it this way. So with score managers. So okay, so what we have here is it's based on the code that I showed in the previous tutorial. There's a link in the description for that. But if we come here, this is the race code, right? So we have two blocks of code starting at the same time, but they're being driven by random integers. So one of them is going to get to 100 at a different time than the other. So that's like a race. And so what this does is if block number one wins, then it sends a message to the score manager to increment by 10 points. And if block number two wins, it sends a message to score manager number two to increment by 10 points. So instead of going straight to the show HUD, as I showed in the previous example, we're just sending a message to the score manager to increment. So up here, we just have two score managers, and then we call them with the increment. So if block one wins, score manager one increments by 10 points. If block two wins, score manager increments by 10 points. So basically you need 20 points to get a message that you won. So if the player guesses right, that's 10 points. And if your team wins, that's 10 points. And then the 20 points together gives you the winning message. So if you guess the wrong team, then that's only 10 points then. So the score manager is not going to trigger anything. So I'll go in and show you that real fast here. So if we look at the settings on the score manager, then we have it set up that, well, it's 0 initially. And then we have increment score on awarding 10 points for a maximum of 20 points. And then send event on a scoring, this is essentially your winning score, is 20 points. So then we go to the HUD device here. So this is connected to the pop-up dialog device. So let's look at that first. Okay, so we have our pop-up dialog box here. You gotta go here. Okay, so there's three buttons. Button 1 is the red team. Button 2 is the green team. So if you press button 1, right, then that activates 10 points on this device here. See, so it's triggered by you selecting. So this score manager 1 gets 10 points if you press button 1 on the pop-up device manager. And likewise, if you press button 2 on the score manager, I guess it's this one, which one? If you press button 2, then the other score manager gets 10 points. So when the player makes a choice between red or green on the pop-up device, either one of those managers gets 10 points. But then depending on who wins the race with the verse code, then that adds another 10 points. So between the player's 10 points and the winning score's 10 points, then that's a total of 20 points. And then that is enough to trigger then the winning message. So if we come to the HUD device on the score manager on a score output of 20 points, then it displays the winning message. It allows the player basically to pick who's going to win. I just thought it was kind of cool. Take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.